Hello, how's everybody doing? This is a test. This is only a test. Yes. Whenever I stream, I always have to test my chat because I have to make sure my comments are coming up. Because I've gone an entire stream thinking nobody was talking to me. When in reality, I was. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I was ignoring everybody because I didn't see their messages. But, here's what we got. Hey, thanks for the follow, Chris. I appreciate it. I think one more and I'm at 50. Woohoo! Um, this is Blackstone Fortress. This is what's left. I'm so happy. This commission will be complete. It's taken me 5 months. I mean, a lot has happened in 5 months, but I feel good. I feel real good about it. So, anywho. Hola! Oh, that's you again. Okay. There we go. So, because there was so many of these, just keep hopping back and forth. I came up with a really simple scheme just so I can whip these guys out. It's all base shade layer. I didn't want to do anything too technical or crazy because I didn't want to do it 12 times. Anyway, so the shade is all done. I applied the shade before I went to work. All that's left is highlighting and the bases, which you can see are dirty and need some patchwork and stuff. Hey, Ken. Yeah, you're distracting me. I can't be messaging while I'm streaming. Alright, so I'm gonna start with gray or green. I'm gonna start with the green. The army green blend that I'm using is kind of cool. There's a fourth paint, but I'm not using it. But it's not a triad, but a quad from AK Interactive. It's olive drab shadow, base, highlight, and then there's a fourth one, and it's shine. Yep, there it is. And it's really nice if you're trying to do olive drab. I like these a lot. They're really nice paints. So that's what the army green is that you see on them. I started off with shadow, so I'm going to use base now. What else have you used from AK? I only have these. I got them in an acid drop. The acid drop, I said they're really odd. The acid drop is, I like them a lot, and I'll tell everyone to subscribe. But then you end up with all these things from all these different places, and you're like, what happened? But they are nice, and I think I would definitely buy more once I have the ability to buy more paint. They're weathering pigments, pencils, rough terrain, and their wet palette. Oh, cool. I didn't know they made all that. I would be interested in pencils. What do you use those for? I mean, I've heard of some people cheating edge highlights with Sharpies. But that's about it. I've never done it. It sounds weird to me. Using a Sharpie, that is. Oh, cool. Pencils for weathering. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Judging from these paints, do they have more of a like a historical line of stuff? Like they're not so much focused on the bright colors and fantasy? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because these paints kinda I get that vibe from these paints. Which what's awesome about these is they were if you're just doing like a basic layer, you don't need to thin them down at all. They're already like perfect consistency. I've never found another paint that's just perfect right out of the bottle. You can kind of try and show you. This is with nothing added to it, and it's awesome. I love it. Super matte too. I've got 4 of these guys. I won't be doing anything insane, like I said. I just wanted to stream, keep my motivation up, and finish these, and move on with my life. Because this commission has consumed my soul completely. At least Blackstone Fortress, it wasn't horrible because this was the largest unit, which is 12, but everything else is 4 or less. So it wasn't bad, but I just so badly wanted to do other things. I feel it. I am this one I accepted because of the variety, but yeah, I'm not an army painter. I mean, I'm not. I'm a single character painter or characters, and I like focusing on centerpiece stuff, which I haven't gotten to do in a long time because I've been doing all this. But I've got a few cool things coming up next. I'm not sure what I'll start streaming. I'll probably make a separate project for streaming. Oh, and guess what? How rich are you? It's expensive, and people don't realize that. Like, luckily, this guy, this is 44 minis. He was real easy to work with, and you could tell he does it a lot, because I told him the price, and he was like, okay, here's 25%. Because I require 25% on large commissions. And he had no problem. Like, yes, these are the guys I need. I think I had one bad experience recently at my local game shop. Nothing against them at all, but someone, whenever I'm there, it's always like, hey Katie, hey, will you paint this for me? And I'm like, my name's not KD, but I guess I did it to myself. So they showed me this big green WizKids dragon. I think it was the green one. Whatever, they're all the same. They're all primed white to me. And he was like, can you just make this like tabletop, just decent and painted? And I was like, yeah. I can literally just prime it green for you and dry brush it a little bit. And he's like, oh, okay, how much? And I was like, yes, $60 if you want something that simple. And he was like, whoa. Like, dude, that was me being nice. So I never heard from him again. Like, if you want a dragon painted for less than $60, like... Hey, Kristen, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But after that, that guy was like... He saw me in the shop again, because I go every Saturday to pick up commissions and drop off commissions for people that are local. And that's when they play D&D, so he's always there. And he was like, hey, Kristen. Or he called me KD again. He was like, hey, KD, when can you paint some stuff for me? And I was like, never. And he's like, what do you mean? But I'm not painting for you. Like, but I really like your paint jobs. It's like, so do I. I like them too, mister. And that is why I will not be painting for you. Alright, I think I got these all. Yeah, alright, so that's that. And the next color would be the olive highlight. This. Oh, I hate it when my phone does this. Okay. Somebody asked me to paint the big 5-headed Reaper Dragon to display quality. I was like, I'm gonna tell you it won't be less than 1,000. And then we can keep talking if you're interested. I mean, that's really reasonable. That thing's tall, isn't it? It's like really tall. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think someone asked me to paint that. I think last year. No, it was 2 years ago when I just started. Hey Ken. Yep, Twitch is way better. Facebook sucks. Watch on Twitch. But yeah, I mean, $1,000 is perfectly reasonable for display quality. So one thing I've learned is stick to your guns. Know your worth and don't accept less. This is the olive highlights. I'm just kind of lightly stippling it around and adding it to areas that need a highlight. I don't know. I'm not being... Yeah. Hey, Fanny Picks! How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all being here. Like, a lot. My Twitch has grown very slowly, and I love it when people are actually here. A huge model like that, or armies take so much time that you have to make... Oh yeah, for sure. Sometimes I look back at, like, when I first started painting, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'll paint your model for $5. And I was like, I'm making money. But now I won't even, like, do anything for $5. I'll look at it. But as the years have gone on, I've gotten way better at that and knowing what my time is worth. Paint it for free? The only time I ever painted something for free was for my DM. But then he just started handing me piles of minis. He's like, hey, I'm DMing a game at Origins. Can you paint all these? And I was like, okay. But I did because he was my DM and I was being nice. But the whole time I was like, man, what did I get myself into? Alrighty. These guys have green pants. The other ones had green shirts. I switched it up. Not for, they would buy me models. Oh, that's not bad. Wait. You do not paint an entire army for free. I did that, except it was my boyfriend. And now he wants to sell that army. And I'm like, you realize if we sold that army, I would want, like, almost all the money back. You wouldn't get, like, any of it. And he's like, alright, I guess I'll keep it. I had a close friend ask me to paint 3 models for him. Hey man, like, paint this for me, I'll pay you. Sure, don't worry about the money. That's funny. At least he was a close friend. That is funny though. Hey Jason, Ned Ballack. How's it going? I lost interest in finishing. Oh, awesome. I want to try out some of those new, they're what, discontinued Forge World paints, I think? I had something like that when I first started out, but it wasn't super horrible. I'll never forget my first commission. It's still one of my favorite things. It was some, Heineken's on the list tonight. They were flesh eater quartz. They were fun. I wish I could paint more. Yes, do the challenge. I'm gonna start working on the paints now, or the gray. I've been in like 100-degree heat all day, so I'm a little crazy. Work was. Oh, teacher started a D&D club in a school, but I want to my minis grab. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a good deal. I think that's a good deal. Getting minis for paint. Yes, Discord. Discord challenge. I have not connected my Discord to my Twitch yet because I don't know how. Because I'm bad at these things. Yeah, we have till the 15th to do a mount or vehicle. Does it count if it's a creature mounted on a piece of terrain? Are you talking like a horse standing on grass? Because I would say no. But oh, okay, thanks. I'll talk to you later, Fanny Packs, about that. More like a creature perched on something. See, all I can think about is SpongeBob riding the rocks when they're doing that pizza delivery episode. Since it's the first one, I'll let it slide. If it's something that's like really on your paint list and you want to get it done, then I'll let it slide. But in the future, it might be a little bit of a stretch. I'm being a little rough with these highlights here because I kind of like the textured look of them. They just kind of give a tattered cloth effect. That, and if anyone has seen my stuff, I don't do masterclass blending because I just, no reason, I just don't. I consider myself more of a gamer painter than a, yeah. Anyway. Okay. Wait a minute. You just did a 2-for-1. I don't roll with an iron fist. I'm too I try to have fun. I'm not some big mean boss lady. Alright, that's the first one. Oh, by the way, I was using Dawnstone. The base was Mechanicus Standard Gray, shaded with Null Oil, and then we're going to go to Dawnstone to Administratum. But, like I said, simple stuff. Like, I'm not doing any groundbreaking work tonight. As long as it looks pretty. So that tomorrow I can photograph everything and get them in a box and get them out of here. Out of here! Oh wait, I have to go scroll up. I think I missed a whole bunch. Okay. I'll post photos and come on. Okay, there we go. The benevolent queen of the brush. Guys, paint, paint, paint. Whenever I watch people on Twitch, one I always get mesmerized painting is Mocha Minis. She's so entertaining that I'm like, oh my god, I need to paint. But you're fun to watch. I'm not good at watching anything while I'm painting. I am so bad at it. Like, I'll try to watch a show and I'll be like, wait, I'm missing this show. So I just put on something I've already seen before. Yep, I feel it. Like, sometimes I'll watch Twitch with like my iPad in my lap. That way I can just go like this really quick and type while I'm painting. But like my laptop is like an arm's reach away, so it doesn't work as well. This is getting way too thick. What am I doing with my life? I'm gonna go put Spotify on and get caught up. I'll catch you folks later. Lost some job on a contest. I was trying to message. Oh, awesome! Yeah, you're doing a really cool giveaway. It's and it looks like you're getting a lot of shares and comments and stuff. That's awesome. See you later, Ken. Have a good one. I look forward to seeing your painted mini exchange arriving at my doorstep. How are you keeping track of all that? See ya, Fanny Packs. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Okay. That sounds really boring. I'm sorry. I normally average around 100 calories a week, and I'm at, oh my god. Thanks. That is insane. I'm kind of happy that my media hasn't blown up like that, because I don't think I'd be able to deal with it. Next week, I was going to start a 1,000 follower giveaway. I'm at 994 on Instagram. I just checked, that's why I know. I was going to start arranging that, but yeah, those kind of numbers are crazy. If I do that next week, 1.2 comments. Use a tool to download. Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know that they had all that. You could download the comments like that. That's cool. I thought maybe you were just like writing them down. Because that would suck. I've only done 2 giveaways. One when I got, I think, 200 likes on Facebook. And I did one when I got my first 100 followers on Instagram. So, and neither one of them were that big, so I just kind of wrote them down and pulled names out of a hat. It was easy. Administratum Gray. What are you doing? God, I hate it when you do this. So yeah, that makes sense, doing the why you do the tiered giveaway then. Yeah, I think I tried that because I remember I actually found your page through your last giveaway where you did you think you were rolling dice or something crazy like that. Um, I think, and then for my 200 likes on Instagram, I remembered that you did something like that. So I tried doing the tiered giveaway based on number of shares, and it helped, but I just wasn't getting the reach that I wanted. But your page is a lot more, has a larger audience, so that makes sense. Yeah, that one. I just remember seeing, oh, that's a cool giveaway. I'll give this guy a like. We'll see what happens. I didn't win anything, though. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. But yeah, that seemed like it was a very high maintenance giveaway. Yeah. It's one of those things where you don't know what to expect, what kind of turnout you're going to get. Like my first ever giveaway, where I had a smaller reach, did better than my second giveaway. I was a little upset with my second giveaway because I thought it was cool, but I guess it wasn't cool enough. Weird how it works. You just gotta experiment. The one that did well for me, it was my first one. I didn't have anything to give away, but I didn't want to buy something to give away. So what I did, this was like over a year ago. I had people comment and share and all that jazz. A miniature with a base size of under like 50 millimeters of theirs that they would like me to paint. And I got a huge response. And then I pulled a hat, pull out of a hat, and then I painted that miniature. And it actually required them to send it to me, so they had to pay for postage. Still got more people. It was fun. I ended up, the winner was a gold smoke knight from Kingdom Death. And I think I'll do something like that again for my next one, whenever I hit 1,000, which should be soon. Go for it. It's a fun one. What's interesting about it is you'll see people comment things and you're like, oh god, I hope they don't win. I really don't want to paint that. And you're like, well, there we go. It kind of throws you out of a comfort zone. Like a lot of people were throwing like 40K stuff at me, like vehicles and Space Marines, and I was like, oh, that's boring. Thank God none of them won. Alright, so I think I did all 4 with the Dawnstone. I don't know if I did this one. Yeah, I did. The color I'm gonna do next, I think I'll start working on the black and try to work my way out. I only want to paint stuff I want to paint. I think, like, my limit was a 50 millimeter base size or less. But then someone was like, what if the miniature I want you to do doesn't have a base? And I was like, well, then it's obviously too big. I think that they wanted the Phoenix from Kingdom Death. And I was like, yeah, no. Guy's always trying to get whatever they can out of you. The black is super easy on this. It's Panzer Gray by Cote d'Arms. Known oil. These models are just soaked in known oil and Agrax. It's kind of funny how noob it is, but they look fine in my eyes. And then Dark Reaper and more Administratum. I need a new paper towel though. Or you can just like um just you get that entry and you're like, I'm not gonna write that one. I didn't see that comment. Didn't happen. I'm just double checking that Facebook is weird. Sometimes I get all Facebook views, sometimes I get all Twitch. It's never, yep, still. Or you can just, okay. Or you can just Dark Reaper. Dark Reaper Black. I'm actually doing something what I normally don't do is I'm painting the leathers and the armor kind of like the same. And I normally don't do that at all, but like I said, it's fine. I think I'm just burnt out, like extremely. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't see like the, yeah, I saw, weekend after ReaperCon. I didn't see any pictures. I didn't watch the live because I was at work. I might watch it tomorrow morning when I'm painting. Or taking pictures of these models because I want them to be done. Just... Oh, thanks, Sam. I got this. It's all good. Just a little burnt out is all. Oh, no real pics yet. Okay. I can't wait. I've never backed a Bones Kickstarter. I just kind of buy them off of people. Like just the certain miniatures that I like, because then I only end up with like 10 instead of 400. Heart of Bones 4. I've bought a few things off of people from Bones 4 so far. I like them. They're nice. Yeah, feel free to send me a picture, Sam. You can't do it on live streams. I won't be able to see it. I won't ever back a core set. Just insane. See, I'm the same way. Like, I can't allow myself to have 1,000 miniatures just shipped to my door. I can't. So I think I've bought a total of like 25 off of people. I just screwed this up real bad. That's fine. Hate it when water gets places you don't want it. What am I gonna do with these 30 goblins? Ever. Well, not 30, more like... I can see a use for 30. Wrong thing to say, I guess. I love goblins, but yeah. Okay. I would say, I think you probably get more than 30. Like, I don't know. I don't need that many miniatures. I'll never paint that many miniatures. I'll see people that have been posting pictures of what they got from Bones 4. And I'm like, so where do you start? What happens now? This is the Dark Reaper started on all the black. I'm pretty liberal with it, because I like the look it creates. But I'll be, I won't be as liberal when I do the final highlight. Packed up with the one guy who just glued everything and spray primed everything. Oh! Yes, I know Sam, you'll use them. That is horrible. Did he use the wrong kind of primer? Like, did it dry tacky? Or, yeah. Wouldn't you at least test one if you didn't have experience? Like, I know which ones work. A lot of people know which ones work. Like, and if I get something new, the first thing I do is I'm not gonna reason through that one. Not gonna even hurt my brain. Yeah. That's insane. I bet you he wanted Reaper to send him a new one. Every single model. I remember the first Reaper order I ever made. I got a little pamphlet about the miniatures. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know, talking about the primers and how to paint them and stuff like that. I haven't gotten that pamphlet since, but it was nice to receive because I was pretty new when pretty new to the hobby when I made that order. He said Reaper and that he could use that primer, and of course in that same post it also says, please, yeah. It's weird because I've heard some people say, oh, this primer dye is tacky, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. I've used that one all the time. There's so many variables with spray primer. Yeah. I have never had a primer issue before. Ever. So I'm thankful for that. Actually, I have had one primer issue. It was the one time I tried Rust-Oleum. Because everyone suggested it. And then I finally used it, and I was like, this looks like crap. I ended up throwing the miniature away. Because I couldn't strip it. Nothing took it off. Yeah. You never know. I'm on a winning streak with Army Painter, though. Absolutely love their primers on everything I use. I've used all, like, a wide variety of colors as well. If I had an airbrush, I would be airbrushing my primers on. You know, their primers are awesome, and there are so many colors. I don't like their paints either. I tried them during a paint clinic that I hosted somewhere, and that was like all they had. And I was like, this sucks. I can't teach someone to paint with this. I even told them, I was like, this sucks. Yes. I recently tried the Scale 75 Warfront paints, because a local game store started stocking them, and it was the only game store around me that carries something that's not GW or Army Painter. And they were $5 a bottle. And I was, oh, did I paint that? Yeah, I painted my camera. Yeah, they're a special Warfront line. I don't know. But, yeah, $5 a bottle they were selling them for. So they had some open for me to try that I could sit down and paint with, which was very nice of them. And they were like, so what do you think? I was sitting there painting for like an hour. I was like, I have painted 6 coats of this orange and it is still streaky. And they were like, so you don't want them? I was like, no. No, this is bad. I mean, I was out of my element because I didn't have my brushes, my mediums, and all that. But why should I have to work a paint so hard just to use it? I think they're overrated too. Like, why do I need to work at this so hard? There is no reason this should be coming out of here looking like a thing of toothpaste. So, that was my experience. Don't make me work harder than I have to. This is number 4. Oh god, that's like real bad. That's, what did I do there? Blue. This is number 4. I'm just flying through these guys tonight, hopefully. Trying to keep my energy levels up. Yeah, Pro Acryls are awesome. Absolutely love them. Did you get in their new group that they made today? I think they made the group today. Yep. I was worried, like, I was worried that, you know, I got into the creature creator thing, and I got my paints, and I always say when I'm using them, but I don't really paint creature casters models often. I have 2, but I just don't paint them. And I'll probably start just to promote the creature caster more. I just feel bad like I haven't contributed enough. But then I read in their newsletter, hey, if you actually got this letter, then you're doing okay. And I was like, oh, alright. You're not gonna kick me out. I have. Last year at Adepticon, I bought 2 of their models. I bought the Lord of Metamorphosis, and I bought the Vulture Demon. So I have those 2 right now. I ran out of paint. Which one are you working on right now? I don't remember seeing if you posted pictures or not. The big half drink. Oh, okay. That guy is awesome. My boyfriend wanted to buy that and have me paint it. And I was like, you know, I wouldn't mind painting him. He's pretty awesome. Yeah, he's big. I wasn't a big fan of their preview in the newsletter today. The Lord of Ecstasy. I saw him and I was like, I'm a little uncomfortable. It just made me. I love a lot of their models. I just saw that and I was like, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, it was a little too much. But people will buy it, that's for sure. And people will paint that weird crotch. It's just a strap on. I'm sure it comes in its own separate piece. They always add a lot of options, it seems. The kits I bought didn't, but I honestly didn't think I would ever say that about a miniature in my life, and it happened. Alright. So those 4 are all dark reapered. Now back to the Administratum, and then that's the 3 main colors done, is the black, the green, the gray. Everything else is small, so that's muscling through a lot of it. People will paint that crotch. I don't care how immature it sounds. I'd just be uncomfortable painting it. I'd be like, no. Not happening. But what do you want? What are you bothering me for? Huh? I'm busy. Do not jump in my lap. Do not. And Lovejoy agreed to paint a troll for Reaper. That is funny. I don't think I've seen that troll. Oh my, stop licking my foot! Ugh. Can't paint something when something's sitting there licking your foot. Not something, a cat, but still. So here, just gonna be careful here. It's easy to accidentally use too much. Just on all the black that I just did. I think after this, I'm gonna move on to the red, because they all have red on them. I gotta look this up. Because I just made a whole cart for me to order when I get paid next week. Quick intermission while Kristen looks up the troll with the dick. If it's on. 03959. Like some hassle-free miniatures stuff we got going on. Oh, that guy! I didn't even notice that! That's funny. Oh, wow, yes he does. And Aaron made sure to give attention to that. That is bright pink. I've seen a million pictures of that mini and I never noticed those details about it. So thank you. I am all for anatomically correct miniatures. That's it. For him. Oh, for the black. Not totally. Thanks. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Go paint your minis. Get them done. These will be done. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning. What am I at? Hour and 6 minutes? I will be taking a quick intermission after I finish doing this administratum gray on the black. So in about 10 minutes, this should probably take 10 minutes. Always gotta take after like every hour of painting, I just gotta like take a stretch, straighten out my back, all that. I'm getting old stuff. Just this shoulder pad, and then I've got the 3 others. Oh, I messed that up real bad. I can't really fix that. Fix that with the blue here. I can fix it, I just don't feel like getting the paint to fix it out. That's fine. Oh, this one. Numero dos. Hope everyone is having a marvelous evening tonight. My day started out not good, but it actually got better as the night went on, and now that I'm home from work, just doing my thing, I'm feeling so much better. So much better. Excuse me if you heard that. I'm so sorry. That was gross. Heineken will do that to you. So, oh, we'll just have this hand and his wrist guard thing. That's 2. Nope, that's 3. Wow, completely missed one. After this, like I said, I'm gonna take my break, and then I'm gonna go over with the base color again and clean up some areas where I screwed up a little bit. I've been kind of ignoring it as I go, but I think I'll fix it all at once. Save time. Just to save some time. I wonder if the game. I wonder. What am I trying to say? I've heard from a lot of people that the game that these are from, Blackstone Fortress, is a lot of fun. I don't know anything about the gameplay, but I love just about every single miniature in it. I'd be interested in seeing how it plays. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Less than 4. Less than 4. BRB. I'm back. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna clean up the black. Just a wee bit, not gonna nitpick. Is this it? Yeah. Alright. Keep getting distracted. Who keeps playing with my feet? Oh, hey. My cat decided to snack on my brush while I was gone. Luckily, it still holds a point. Ow. So, is anyone working on anything? Got some cool, fun stuff on your desk? Going around and fixing some of my chunkies. That one wasn't too bad. After I do this, I'm going to start working on the red. I'm hungry, and it's 1:24 in the morning. What do you eat at 1:24 in the morning? All I can think of is ice cream and potato chips. And I shouldn't really be eating either one of them. But oh boy. What? tacos. Hey, Clayton and Ceramite. I can't make I can go to Taco Bell. No, that would be way more unhealthy of me to get in my car, drive to Taco Bell, and get tacos. I feel like that's like a whole other level. But it sounds really good. I might get tacos for lunch tomorrow. But oh boy, what should I do? Nothing's worse when you're sitting here painting and you're just starving. I hate that feeling. But I want to stream because I haven't streamed all week and I was feeling pretty bummed about it. I think it's because I've been working so hard on Blackstone Fortress. I thought people didn't want to watch me paint it anymore. So I was like, alright, I'm just going to work on this and not stream. And then, yeah. But then I would have tacos, you are correct. I would love to have some tacos. I think I'm gonna have to go to get tacos tomorrow. I don't have stuff to make tacos right now. And I'm not leaving the house to go get tacos. Because then I'd have to end the stream. And I can't get tacos if I'm drinking Heineken. That just... I probably shouldn't. Not drunk, but I probably shouldn't. Next is the red. So the red is burnt. The base red is burnt red by Pro Acryl. My favorite color. And then it's just got some Agric Thirst Shade on it because... Oh, thanks. I'm not... Thanks for the heads up. It's not... Streamlabs isn't telling me that I am dropping frames. It says 0%. I don't know what to do. Let me see if I can watch it on my phone. Tacoception. Let me check my video out on my phone and see if I see it dropping. You might hear me talking, I'm sorry. After the really loud ad. Alright, let's get to painting while this is going. Yeah, since there's 12 of these guys, I've kept the scheme pretty basic. It's a lot of just base coat, shade, highlight, just because it's easy to replicate. But these are the final 4 models in Blackstone Fortress. I can move on with my life. Alright, let's see if this is going. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, Chitin. Yeah, it says I've got no drops, and I just watched a few seconds on my phone, and it seemed okay. But my internet could be dumb, too. This is Mephiston Red. Just kind of touching up the creases and the folds. It layers over the burnt red pretty well. I like it. I like it. I'm super happy with the way tonight's stream is turning out. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's hard being not famous. It's hard being not famous. That's oh. But I don't think I want to be that famous. Do I? Life questions. Oh no, I got red where red's not supposed to go. No one. Hey, it's like it never happened. Oh well, I'll fix it when I do the metallics. I don't know why I'm sitting here messing with it. Just having one of those nights. Alright. Now, normally I'm pretty good about not being messy. Something I have been working on so that I'm not fixing so many mistakes. But you can't 100% prevent it. You can only get better a little bit. It's always gonna happen, I guess. You're doing so. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I try. I'm a little burnt out right now. Not gonna lie. I've been working on. Thank you. I've been working on what's the word? Blackstone Fortress for about 5 months now. And now that I'm in like the end zone, I'm just slogging through it. But tomorrow I'm gonna get these guys all photographed and they'll be on their way to their new home. Because it is a commission. I'll show you what they look like, what these units look like finished, so I got them right here. Yeah, here we go. There. These are some finished ones. There's 14 of them in 7 different poses. They're already varnished, so I don't feel bad touching them. And I basically followed the Games Workshop box art schemes because that's what the client wanted. So, colors, I can't really say they were my idea. They're my rendition of what I saw on the box art. I can't stop thinking about tacos. Alright, next. These guys have eyes. So I'm gonna work on that. And then I'm gonna highlight. Only 2 of them have visible skin. I'm gonna do that. The eyes and the skin. I already have some of this black out, so I'll just use that. And I need to get a white out. It's like I was going to not do the eyes on these guys, and I was just gonna use extra shade, but I'm not that lazy. Like, I'm lazy, and I was like, man, I just can't ignore this. I can't. I thought I was going to be able to ignore it. So let me get a smaller brush out. A 0. And it's not going to be perfect because I honestly, I can't even see it. But it's like, I know there's an eye socket there, so I have to do something about it. Come on, just make a point already. There. Aha. I guess that doesn't look awful. I mean, you probably can't see it, but I can. There. And then a little freckle of white. If I go off camera while painting eyes, I'm sorry. It just requires that amount of focus that I don't really care if I'm off camera. And I just screwed up so bad. And I have a stray hair now. What is happening? Yeah, this was a bad idea. I knew I should have just left them. There's no way to get in there. Watch me struggle. It's okay, guys. This is the best part of me streaming, is watching me struggle. I think that works. I can deal with that. Now I have another one. One more set of impossible eyes. I'm really good at doing the right eye. The moment it's time for me to do the other one. Oh, that one actually looks good. What? You can't see it, but it looks good. Just take my word for it. One definitely looks better than the other one. That's for sure. Okay. Alright, back to the red, which I totally got derailed on. One more color I would like to add to it, as the contrast is not high enough. I've almost been live for 2 hours. For anyone watching that doesn't normally watch, I don't adhere to much of a schedule, which I know is a sin. And I would love to adhere to a schedule, but I cannot predict how long I'm going to want to paint for, or when I'm going to be tired, or if my computer's going to actually work. But it is currently 1:45 a.m. I always start at midnight Eastern Standard Time if I do a night stream. That's about when I get home from work. So you have that. Or every once in a while I'll do one before work, which will be really any time during the early afternoon or early morning. I'm trying so hard to get a concrete schedule going, but at this point I just stream as much as I can, as much as time and mental health allows me to. Like, I've been quiet for like a week. I haven't streamed, I haven't really posted much. Just because I just needed quiet time. But tonight I was in the mood, so here we are. And work was rough. It's where I live, it was been basically 90 all week. Pretty bad. and I work in a machine shop. I am a machinist, actually. A lot of people don't know that about me. I don't talk about it a lot because that's work. And yeah, it was rough. It's like whenever summer comes around, I'm just not expecting it to be that rough. And then it just hits you. That might explain if my fingers don't always look super clean. It's because of work. I'm not dirty, I promise. I try my best. A guy throwing a grenade. Drax. Drax. Stop it. I'm gonna finish this red up. And then I'm gonna start coloring or painting some of the base details. Because I'm getting all sidetracked and not paying attention very well. So we'll do that. I want black. Why didn't I do anything to this guy? I did everything to everyone else. Huh. Well, let's mud him up real quick. I use Earth Texture by Vallejo. That nasty stuff. Comes in a large jar and it's fairly inexpensive. So, some of these I fill in that divot, and some of these I just cover it with mud. These ones I decided to just cover up with mud. Because it's pretty easy cover up. Alright, there's that. That kind of ruins my plans of painting the base details, since now they're not all dry. Oh well, I can still do the black. Get that second layer of black on there, because it takes about 2 coats. Even though the bases are black, when I primed them, they were glued to the bases, so the bases also got primed, so which made them no longer black. I want to do as little work as possible tomorrow morning on these guys. I'm gonna paint for as long as I have the willpower to tonight. I am doing the traditional Blackstone fortress bases with the cracked tiles. I basically followed the tutorial that I think Duncan did on them. So I altered it a little bit, just a few colors, but I mainly got it from them. There's one. Hey, what are you doing? Stay down there. You say hi? No, say hi. Drex, over here. There you go. He said hi. I don't know if you heard him, but he peeped. You're such a good boy. Now just stay there and don't move the chair. Just stay there, bug. Hey, what? You're touching me. What? What do you have to say? That you're a good boy? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry that I talk to my cats a lot, so much. I hope it's not too weird. Actually, I really don't care if it's weird. But he chooses to sleep there while I paint, and I don't mind. Sometimes he just shakes the chair at the worst possible times, though. It's 3? And 4. So that second coat of black should really help. Should be solid as long as I painted it correctly. Next, I'll do. Let's see what I got. These guys need their furs done. Yeah, I'll take care of those furs real quick, and then I'll move on to the brown leather. We're getting tired though. I'm just gonna dry brush the fur, honestly. No fancy tricks for me tonight. Trying to find a brush to do it with. That'll work. This is Dawnstone, shaded with Nuln Oil, dry brushed with Administratum. Groundbreaking. I've just done so many of these by now that I'm bored. And I'm just so happy that I'm almost done. I've never felt this sort of hobby relief. Actually, when I finished Archaon, I had a pretty big relief like this. That was almost 2 years ago, though. So, here's the furs. Move on to the brown leather now, which is Dark Umber by Pro Acro. Oh my god. I might have to call it a night though and do this tomorrow morning. I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry. But I appreciate everyone who has painted with me tonight. And I hope everyone has a good night. I'll be back again, maybe tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. It's Friday and I work Saturday morning. Something. Alright, bye.